life's a gamble, I roll dice. Bet against me, I roll twice. I done beat the odds my whole life. I said I'm ready for greatness.
Shit, Dave.
Welcome back to another episode. I am your host, Damian Jackson, Mean AI. Let's get right into it. Freedom of speech. It's a concept that, here in America, a lot of people want to say that they want freedom of speech. But the reality is people don't want freedom of speech. They want to say what the fuck they want to say, but they don't want to hear what the fuck you got to say. Case in point, Kanye West. You may not like what he's doing with his latest song, Hail Hitler, nigga, Hail Hitler. I couldn't make it past that part without fucking laughing. And I know you say something like that, you're anti-Semitic. That shit don't even make sense, man. If you listen to the first part of that song, he states why he's saying what he's saying, why he's doing what he's doing. And he has a point. When you talk about the black community and you see the black stereotypes that are on TV, in the media, things like that, it's always negative images. When you hear, die nigga, kill nigga, fuck this nigga, I fuck this bitch nigga, fuck his bitch nigga. Like, when you hear that so much, right? Niggas ain't shit but hoes and tricks. You hear shit like that all the time, and it's being pushed by, if you look into it, for all the money, especially in the hip hop genre of the music industry, it's Jewish people. Those are facts, right? Those are facts. Plain and simple. We ain't gotta fucking sit here and make up random ass conspiracy theories. I hate that term. Random ass theories, rather. We ain't gotta make shit up. We ain't gotta pull nothing out of nobody's asshole. Those are facts. You can look into it. Whether it's Jewish people in management, Jewish people on the business side, agents, lawyers, music executives, producers, they're there. They're there. So it's okay for them. This is what Kanye West is trying to point out. It's okay. And Kanye West ain't the first. He ain't saying nothing fucking new. He's just saying it more dramatically and more drastically to garner attention. Shock value, if you will. I don't necessarily like that method, but I get the perspective. I get the concept behind it. So if those Jewish people, right? Air quote, Jewish people. I'll leave that for another episode. But those Jewish people are sitting there and they're pushing all these negative images of black people into the media. That's okay. That's okay. So Kanye West is like, oh, y'all can do this. Y'all can push all this. Y'all can shut down my bank accounts. Y'all can do all these different things. And as you make money off of the plight and the I won't say slavery, but the struggle of black people and whatnot in media and stuff like that. You can make all the money off black people in that sense, but let the roles be reversed. All of a sudden you're anti-Semitic and you hate Jewish people and all this other shit. So thus he's saying, Hail Hitler. Thus he's wearing a swastika. And swastika, the Nazis stole that imagery from ancient times and stuff, wherever. So that swastika image is not even what most people think it is. Most things that you think of what you think they are is not truly in its origin sense exactly what you think they are. But I get what he's trying to do and what he's trying to say. Like I said, I don't necessarily agree with his approach, but I get it. Because when you try to speak candidly, when you try to speak authentically and honestly with a calm emotion, most times people ain't gonna fucking pay you no attention. But all of a sudden you start raging and shit, and you start showing emotion, and you start being outlandish, and you start having these so-called hot takes or wild things, all of a sudden you're crazy, but motherfuckers listen to crazy. That's the wild part. Motherfuckers listen to crazy. They'll call you crazy and they try to label you crazy and make you be or make it seem like you should just be dismissive or be dismissed rather of what you're saying. Oh, he crazy. Don't worry about him. But it seems like crazy is just a motherfucker that's just a few years ahead. That's what it appears like to me, because Yeah, motherfucker was crazy before 2020. Then 2020 happened. All of a sudden, nobody seemed crazy no more, right? Quote unquote conspiracy theorists, batting 1,000 at this point. I mean, shit just keep popping up and they keep being right about shit. So, what is crazy? But people don't like freedom of speech. TikTok is already having their issues with the federal government as far as trying to make sure they don't get banned and having to sell and all the other bullshit, because it's bullshit. All the other bullshit that's going on, whatever. And me being a content creator and my largest following, rather, is on TikTok. And that's where I have most of my views and engagement and stuff. So I posted a lip syncing. Actually, no, it wasn't lip sync. I used the sound. I didn't lip sync. I didn't say nothing because I didn't want to get my video to strike a violation and taken down. And it happened. But it was a clip of the song, Nigga Hail Hitler, or Hail Hitler, wherever the title is, stuff, from Kanye West and whatnot. And all I said is, the beat's kind of fire though, because it is, man. It's still Kanye West, bro. I mean, it's still Kanye West, bro. It's still Kanye West. The shit's still fire, man. I mean, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want from a motherfucker? He's still good. He's still good. So I put it up there. Now I did a video of the clip, or I did a video with the sound clip, and I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't do this because I don't want to get a strike. I got so many violations. I know I have a shadow ban because, well, all my violations, my account is already flagged. My views are shot way down and stuff. My engagement is still there, but my views are way down. Hell, I don't even think my videos go out to my followers and stuff. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. I know what I do. I know what I say. So I know how I speak and stuff, and people will report me, or I'll get violations for the most random ass shit that has nothing to do with it. Majority of the time I win the violation, or majority of the time I win the appeals, but so be it. So I knew what situation I was putting myself in. But I was like, you know what? This sound clip is already viral, so I should be fine, right? I should be fine. Fuck no, they took that shit down, man, right? They gave me a violation, then they gave me, the first they removed the sound, and then they gave me a strike. And I was like, whoa, you already removed the sound anyways. I mean, what the fuck? The motherfucker can't hear shit no more. Sometimes I leave it, I should just took it down or whatever, but it was only at like 7,000 views. But the engagement is there. So 7,000 views, couple hundred likes, 50 to 100 comments. I know how to get a reaction out of people. I won't say I don't know how to get a reaction out of people. When I speak and I post videos and the perspectives I give, it brings out the duality of people and stuff. And so I have people this way and that way, and then every way in between and stuff, arguing within the comments and stuff. I'm just not afraid to say certain things that other people, especially content creators, are afraid to say, right? Because a lot of us are worried about, brand deals, sponsorships. I'm gonna say what the fuck I'm gonna say. So I let other brand deals, I let other brands rather know that, hey, I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. If you're okay with it, that's on you. We can make money together, but as long as you're okay with it. But so for it to get taken down, for me to get a strike, I'm like, shit, I didn't fucking post the sound. This bitch been going viral. I've already seen like several videos that had it up and stuff. So I don't know if everybody got a strike. I doubt it. But then again, like I said, my account was already been flagged and stuff, and I already got violations. So it gave me a strike or whatever. So now I got like two more strikes before I get banned and shit. It'd be all right. But freedom of speech. All the negative imagery and audio sound clips and stuff like that on TikTok and all across social media saying, fuck this nigga, die nigga, fuck you nigga, fuck his bitch, nigga. You hear that shit all the fucking time. And these are viral sound motherfuckers doing dances and shit to it. Niggas ain't shit. All types of shit. That's okay. That's okay. But the second you say anything that just goes against the mainstream narrative, or you don't even have to criticize Jewish people. You can just say, I don't really like that. I don't like what this Jewish person is doing. Anti-Semitic. Bam. Like, that's not insane to y'all, man. Why are they so protected? then again, are they protected? Are they protecting themselves because they have so much influence in the entertainment industry? By design. By design. That's all I'm gonna say, but it's there. So for me personally, it's like this. Shit, I hope my thing didn't mess up. My fucking monitor just shut off. So I hope it didn't mess it up. But personally for me, I'm gonna say it this way. I don't have nothing against Jewish people. I shouldn't have to say that statement. I don't give a fuck if y'all think that or not. I know I don't. So it don't fucking matter to me. But when you call out some shit, you're not being racist. You're not being anti-Semitic. You're not, if you don't like something with homosexuals or gays or transgender and that shit, it doesn't make you have a phobia of them or be anti them or some shit. Nah, you're pointing out some shit that you know goddamn well don't make no motherfucking sense. And it's contradictory and it's fucking hypocritical. And like I said, I don't agree with the way he's doing it, but Kanye West got a motherfucking point. It's hypocritical. It's fucked up what's going on. And you can look it up. They'll be like, oh, Kanye hates Jew people. He never specifically said that. And if a motherfucker does not specifically say that, then what can you hold him to? Just because he might disagree with some things, just because he's trying to go out a certain way and make a point in which he's literally saying, hey, I'm making a point. This is why I'm doing this. And motherfuckers will still be like, oh no, you're hateful. You hate Jewish people. You're anti-Semitic, all this other shit. But ain't doing nothing to prove his point. Yeah, took his song down across all these platforms. But die, nigga, die is everywhere. That's just, yeah, you gotta just see just how stupid all this shit is, man. We gotta be living in a fucking simulation. Cause you cannot make this shit up, bro. This shit is so ass backwards. It's so fucking stupid. A lot of this stuff is. But yet, people will just be like, oh, well, he's messed up. He's this, he's that. I can respect the motherfucker that's not afraid to say some shit that other people would, clutch their pearls over or whatever. Like he grabs his nutsack and say, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. They said they won't let him see his kids. Now, can we agree to disagree? Of course we can. Can we agree that, some of the stuff he does, you just don't like? Of course. But doesn't mean I'm not going to try and comprehend what the fuck he's trying to do. And it's not just about him. It's about the point, the message in general, rather, the point that he's trying to make. Why is it that these group of people in which there is no definitive guideline or standard to who is Jewish and what is Jewish and all this other stuff, because, the goalpost moves. You can say what you want, the goalpost moves. So you have Jewish ancestry, ethnicity, you have Jewish nationality, right? State of Israel, country Israel, whatever. You have European Jews, Ashkenazi Jews, if I'm saying that correctly. Polish Jews, Jews in the Middle East, your black Hebrews, like everybody's claiming Jewish. Yeah, it seems like it's just, up there for the grabbing. Let's all get it. But I am paying attention to the fact that there are some extreme measures in place to protect them. And it's not even as if it's all Jewish people. It's just certain ones. Those in banking, music industry, within government, politicians, business, your CEOs, things like that. They all seem to be networking and watching each other's back. We tend to call those like, societies, groups. A lot of shady shit going on, man. That's all it is. There's a lot of shady shit going on and stuff. And the second you start talking about it and you try to speak, because first Kanye was coming out speaking from just like an honest standpoint and just literally just asking questions. Then he started getting pissed off because that's how it goes. It's like the stages of, I want to say it's not, obviously not denial, but the stages of realization. I want to say when you wake up or when you become woke or some other stupid shit, but it's just awareness. First, you start asking questions. You're like, hey, why can't I do this? Or wait, why are so many Jewish people behind so many banking industries and entertainment and so much in the hip hop industry? Wait, why were they promoting so much negative hip hop music? And they say hip hop music is black people music and it's a black community and it's, black heritage and all this other shit is part of the culture and stuff. But yet all this is just shoot, kill, rape, belittle women, degrade women and shit, emasculate men. But don't worry, it's all part of hip hop black culture. But then you look behind the scenes, stuff, and you see where the money's coming from. Then you see there's no black people, just Jewish motherfuckers. So you start asking questions, and from there you start asking more questions, and then you start to be like, hey, as you ask more questions and you become more aware, you no longer calm. Now you start to be agitated. Then you start getting pissed the fuck off because along the way, you're trying to speak this out to people and everybody look at you like, oh, nah. And then everybody's trying to look at you like, nah, man, you don't know what you're talking about. And you're like, whoa, I do know what I'm talking about because I don't look at so much of this shit. I'm researching, I'm reading all the different stuff. Like, in fact, y'all see it too. Y'all just ignore it. Y'all look into who owns, Universal Music Group. Look into who owns all these record labels. Look into the early 90s. We all know about the meetings and stuff in the early 90s in which they said, no, we're going to promote not the conscious black music in hip hop, not the KRS One, not shit like that. We're going to promote negative imagery. Why? They say so they can populate the jails, but it's beyond that. It's about destroying cultures. It's about destroying your mind. It's about affecting the next generation. And it's not just about black people. They do it to every fucking body. You can say the same thing about punk rock. Like, it doesn't matter. But we always get caught up in race. But we got to see that all this shit's being done to everybody. And you so-called Jewish people, we don't even know they're actually Jewish. We're just throwing the fucking word around. Everybody's Jewish. Everyone's Jewish. Pale skin, dark brown hair, little curls, Jewish. But they don't look like the Jewish motherfuckers in the Middle East. They don't look like the black Hebrews. Hey, so everybody's Jewish. We're throwing a label around, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm Jewish. Now I'm protected. But you black motherfucker, you're not. I gotta stop, man. I gotta stop. Freedom of speech. But it's only freedom of speech when you want to say something. A lot of people don't want to hear the shit. I'm willing to hear any fucking thing. Because if I get emotionally triggered, that's my fucking fault. That's my problem. I tell that to my kids all the time. Like, you should be able to say whatever you want to say. And if someone feels some type of way, that's on them. I mean, as long as you're not obviously trying to belittle them, be disrespectful and stuff. But if you're trying to speak your own truth and you just got questions to ask, if someone feels some type of way, that's on them. Kanye West started asking questions. He started to be like, hey, how can they stop my money? How can they shut off my bank accounts? How can they tell me I can't access my money anymore? How can they start stripping all these things away from me? Wait, what did I do? Ask some questions, say some things? Now I'm digging more deep into it. And so, of course, the motherfucker gonna get mad. Why would he not? You would too. You would too. I think people just gotta stop and just see what's going on and ask some questions. And ask some questions. Like I said, you don't have to agree with the approach. It's like Charleston White. You don't have to agree with his approach. But he said it. He's like, oh, when I was trying to talk normal and, address these issues, you wasn't paying attention. You want to listen to me. All right. If I start talking and dressing and acting like them, there's all this other nigga shit. And then all of a sudden, oh, yeah, now y'all want to hear me and stuff. Like, at times it seems like you can't communicate with anyone unless you try to communicate at their level of consciousness, their level of perspective, whatever. But if you just talk normal, I shouldn't say normal, if you just talk, in your own vernacular, it's like, oh, they don't get it. If I did this whole episode in just a calm manner and stuff, you'd be like, whatever. But I started cussing and stuff. I started making joke shit. I started calling everybody fucking stupid, all types of shit. And then it's like, oh, your emotion gets triggered. And then all of a sudden now you're paying attention more. So it's our fault. It's our fault. Short attention spans, right? Lack of emotional maturity, emotional intelligence, emotional regulation. A lack of communication skills to be able to sit and hear something and just listen without trying to formulate an opinion as you're listening in real time, which means you really ain't fucking listening anyways. You're just hearing words so you can fucking say what you want to say back. We got to figure what the fuck is going on, because if one group is so protected, meanwhile others get to be disrespected and belittled and have negative imagery all the fucking time, why is that? At some point, you have to question whether or not it's deliberate. You have to question who is behind the scenes pulling the motherfucking strings. I'm not anti-Semitic, I'm not none of that shit, but I'm paying attention. A lot of Jewish motherfuckers got their hands in the cookie jar. They're taking out fucking money. They got their hands on the money everywhere. Drake is Jewish, right? Drake is Jewish, right? Jewish and black. From Canada. But Drake is Jewish. Okay. But Drake makes his money leaning on what? His black side? The black culture? Why does Drake get to say nigga, but a white person can't say it? We're gonna do the 1% drop rule or something like that? Because Drake didn't grow up in, I don't know, America, in which, or American neighborhood in which it would be common for him to hear that vernacular, right? You see how people pick and choose too. And people are picking and choosing based on how they feel, or based on their own perspective. They're picking and choosing based on what someone told them to do. The music industry said Drake is okay, so the rest of these motherfuckers would be like, okay, that's it. That's it. Nothing special. Nothing special. We really just got to kind of figure all this stuff out, man, because we got to have open dialogue. And that's what freedom of speech really is about. Being able to have open dialogue, because you can say what you want to say. Because how I respond to it, I ain't got to fucking listen to you. It's not like a physical altercation where, okay, you physically assault me, you physically hit me, and now I'm in a place where, okay, do I have to defend myself because I know you're going to keep hitting me or not? Because realistically, someone can hit you and then you just walk away still. But with words, someone can say something to you and you can just stop listening and walk away. You don't have to say nothing back to them. Someone can come up to me and be like, I hate niggers. I want niggers to die. You're a fucking nigger, you coon. They can call me all types of words. I don't have to be emotionally triggered by that at all. I can just walk away and leave. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, that's so fucking racist. That's so racist. I don't have to let it work, get me worked up at all. Like, that's a choice. I think people forget all this. You have a choice to feel the way you feel. Right? I'm bringing up this whole point because I'm going off my emotions, because I respect freedom of speech. Because freedom of speech is not no right given to you by the government. It just is. You as a free conscious being, which is exactly what you are, an infinite conscious being from the one source that you want to call God or gods or whatever, it's all the same thing. Nothing can take that away from you because it just is. It's infinite, always has been, always will be. There is no taking it, but you give it up. And what's going on is we've been giving up our freedom of speech. We've been giving up a lot of our freedoms and rights and stuff in which they're just there. Inherent to us for just being. Just us being, those things are there, but we give it away and then we say, oh, well, we got to talk like this because what you're saying is so hurtful. If Kanye West can get his music taken down and things stripped away not because what he's saying is so fucked up and wrong, just because he says Hail Hitler or my niggas have swastikas, he's doing it in a fucking, be honest with you, he's doing it in a light manner. He's doing it in a trolling, like an internet troll manner. Like, you'll hear worse shit on the internet. You'll see worse shit on the internet. You'll read worse fucking comments than what Kanye West has on those songs. But they stripped him all off the fucking internet, at least in America and no other places around the world and stuff. They stripped his song off. Because a lot of times, they don't care if you destroy each other, but the second you try to profit off of it, that's when it becomes an issue. And that's what it's always about, the fucking money. It's always about the money with these people. And that's what Kanye West is saying. Y'all can make money off of negative black things, but let me try to make money off of things that's negative from the Jewish community, and then y'all have a problem. That's what it always is. Y'all think about that shit, man. Until next time.
Life's a gamble and I roll dice. Bet against me, I roll twice. I done beat the odds my whole life. I said I'm ready for
Talking
greatness.
shit, Dave.